كبير. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى ال محمد كما صليت على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم انك حميد مجيد. ربنا ظلمنا انفسنا وان لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. اللهم اعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك. اللهم انا نسالك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى. اللهم انا نسالك من خير ما سالك من نبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، ونعوذ بك من شر ما استعاذ منك من نبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، وأنت المستعان وعليك البلاغ، ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين.
Firstly, of course, since my childhood, Muslim brothers, sisters, quite familiar in my family, myself also. Then, after I came to Lhasa, I became Dalai Lama. The naughty Amdo child eventually become Dalai Lama. So in Lhasa, you see, there are, I think, a few thousand Muslim community in there. So then, you see, in every government, I see there, some official sort of ceremony, always Muslim representative of Muslim community always come. So then, now main reason why I came here at this moment, I think this very moment we are quite peaceful. Some kind of joyful. But same planet killing. Thousands people killing. And some cases starvation. Mainly Syria, Iraq. So Middle East and Northern Africa. Now, I think First World War, Second World War, immense people suffer, killed, including 2 nuclear weapon use. But now I think because of our sort of experience, it's a tremendous sort of suffering during not only during wartime, but after war. You see, a lot of sort of hardships, people. So, in the European continent, you see, people becoming more mature. So now they really, for example, the spirit of European Union. Previously, each nation consider their own sovereignty is very important. Now they consider common interest is more important than the individual sort of interest, like that. So now, world, I think mainly European, including America, Australia, Middle East, so quite peaceful. But then, in Muslim countries, it's a very, very sad. And cause of that also, you see, involve religious faith, Shia, Sunni faith. Unthinkable. Both is a follower of Muhammad, and both, you see, read or study Quran and a 5-time prayer each day. Small differences, due to small differences, and I think people, you see, develop some kind of emotion with very narrow-minded. So now, I'm Buddhist. Sometimes I describe I'm quite staunch Buddhist. You know, as a student of all those Nalanda masters, you see, they use extensively logic, and even Buddha's own word they reject. If you accept this Buddha's teaching, it goes against the reason. So you see, they reject. So I'm student of those sort of the text wrote by these Nalanda master. So I describe myself as a strong Buddhist. But at the same time, number one, my commitment is I'm not talking, thinking I'm Buddhist. I'm thinking I'm a human being. So I'm one of the 7 billion human beings. The peace, happiness, entire 7 billion human beings, it's our goal. So now religion, all major world religious tradition, actually carrying message of love or message of forgiveness, tolerance. So therefore, in the name of different religious faith and conflict. And then, whenever I heard, I saw television, and then nowadays, whenever some terrorist attack happen, then immediately you see people's reaction, oh, from Muslim community. Now that we must change. We have to work. Change is that kind of impression. Mischievous people from Buddhist community also there are some mischievous people. Among the Jews also some mischievous people there. Some Hindus also mischievous people. So some Christians also. So these mischievous people, it always happen. I think over 1,000 years, some mischievous people always there, and in the future also. But then, you see, with the name of religion, then also one major religion, Islam, and I really feel we have to work, whatever way. I'm as a believer of one human being who believe happy world, compassionate world, peaceful world. So, it is our responsibility. Religion is private business, but our common responsibility is to build happy world, compassionate world. Then one part, you see, because of different religious name, different religious tradition, conflict. Now this we can solve. I think India is one example. Then particularly Ladakh is a Muslim community. I think very peaceful. And also in Lhasa, I noticed, you see, there were a few thousand Muslims, as I mentioned earlier. I think no sort of record of quarrel. When we say Muslim, of course there are different religions, they are not Buddhist. But as a person, very friendly. Besides, they provide the delicious food. They also, bring stories from India. At that time, no radio, nothing. So only through the traders, they brought some news. So when they explained this news, oh, very, very gentleman, very beautiful. So in Lhasa, usually we have the impression Muslim community is the example of very peaceful, very gentle, like that. So real sort of the follower of Islam, like that. So now we have to work, step by step, how to reduce this conflict within same Muslim believer. And then through that way, we have to create, we have to sort of eliminate the impression Muslim terrorist. Recently I was in America. I mentioned very word, Muslim terrorist. It's wrong. Like Buddhist terrorist. It's wrong. These individuals who once committed terrorist activities, actually no longer genuine Muslim, no longer genuine Buddhist. So terrorist is terrorist. So we should not create impression. A lot of terrorists from a Muslim community within this small number of people, or there may be some terrorists. So this, I think, our responsibility, our common responsibility, is to change that impression. In my level, publicly, I'm mentioning in America, the Muslim, as like any other religion, there are genuine practice of love, forgiveness, and one Muslim friend, once he told me, genuine Muslim practitioner, Islam practitioner, should extend love towards entire creation of Allah. Like Buddhist teaching, love extend to entire sentient being. So entire sentient being created by Allah. So creation of Allah. So we, as much as we respect or we love Allah, we must sort of love those the creatures of Allah, like that. So it's the same, different philosophical views, but same aim, same goal. A Christian also. They all Orthodox the universe created by God. So we, like, I think, Son of God. So we must love those creation of God. Similarly, you also believe Allah is the creator. So therefore, we must love all the sort of creation of Allah. Wonderful. Then the very word jihad. I often is telling in outside world, the very meaning of jihad is compared your destructive emotion with your destructive emotion, not harming people or human being like that. So therefore, we have to sufficient reason, to make clear the Islam practitioner is actually a practitioner of love, and a peaceful people like that. So that's mainly your duty. I have some part of my work also, try to make clear that. So actually since September 11th, the New York sort of tragic situation, and also in Washington, since then I take as a defender of Islam. Whenever sort of interfaith meeting, I always talking Islam, one of the important world religion, and the essential practice or message is love. So all have same potential to bring inner peace, through inner peace, or real world peace. I always talking that. So therefore, that's the reason I come here. I just at the Chokang, I told my friend there, I'm going to mosque. Don't worry, I will not convert to Muslim. So you see, each person, different sort of faith. That is personal matter. But our common responsibility, common practice is love. Use different philosophical views. Some say there is a creator. We Buddhists and Jains say no creator. Ourselves as something like creator. So our future depends on oneself. So like that, it's a different sort of philosophical views, fundamental differences, but message is same. Practice of love, practice of forgiveness. tolerance like that. So now, I always telling you, the Buddhist also, now we should not sort of content it the traditional way, just some rituals, some prayer, when they are in the hall or temple. Outside, nothing. Should not do that. So Muslim brothers, sisters also, you see, the real teaching of Muhammad, is a practice of love, respect, entire sort of humanity. You see, that should carry whenever you carry your professional works. As a Muslim, these principles must be there. So these principles must be part of your life till your death. These principles must be as part of your life. So that I want to tell. Do you agree?
Yes.
You? What do you think?
More than
Thank you. So, now I think since you prepared this, I have to take something.